My coats go from here all the way to here, and these like 4 things here are my husband's. So I'm going to try on every single piece. I also want to share some lessons that I learned from this many pieces of outerwear that clearly not a single human would need. This is the first piece, my shorter jean jacket. I have 2 today to share. This one is from Topshop, and as you can see, it's in this beautiful acid wash in the cropped length, but not super cropped, so it fits perfectly above my high-waisted bottoms, which are most of my bottoms. And I also love the slightly boxy effect on the back, as well as a little bit of tapered in at the waist area. Now, if you only want to have one jean jacket, I would actually recommend this one that I'm wearing now. This is a oversized normal length jean jacket as compared to the fitted jean jacket, which I used to have. That kind of style constrains the underlayer that you can wear. If I have this more oversized boxy fit, then I can very easily layer in my chunky knit. I have a ton of basically tweed slash boucle slash textured jackets, which I think I'm gonna do a dedicated video to show you how to choose the best one. So for this video, I might just quickly run you through each one that I have. We have a Zara one. I haven't taken off the tag yet. I got it on sale. This is the famous Kate Middleton jacket. We got a Zara tweed jacket. Another Zara tweed piece. This one is in the quilted material. My pride and joy vintage find, Oscar de la Renta. Another vintage piece made in Italy, Tory Burch tweed jacket that you can actually take the collar off. Another Tory Burch one was the beautiful ribbon tweeding. Probably my oldest Zara, kind of a cardigan type of tweed jacket. Now moving into blazers that are collarless and not tweed. This is actually in like a really thick cotton material. This is from Tory Burch, and I just love the boho print. Has balloon sleeves. I love my balloon sleeve. It is also nicely cropped but not too short. If I had to keep only one shorter jacket, I think I go for this one. It is actually a vintage jacket that I got from Beacon's Closet in New York, and the cut in the front is just so unique. Also love the mixed metal on the buttons. It's just really well made, 100% wool, and in this beautiful egg yolk yellow color. Even though this color might seem intimidating, what I've realized is when it comes to outerwear, just think of it as any of your other clothing pieces. It can definitely be a pop of color in your wardrobe. I feel like nobody talks about Club Monaco on the internet anymore. It used to be the go-to workwear brand that is that kind of medium priced, really good quality. I love the scalloped collar. I also love that it's in this white but a little bit warmer toned off-white shade, so it is really easy to match with especially the spring summer pieces. Then we got some collared blazers that are not tweed. I'm tempted to say goodbye to the H&M linen blazer. It is really comfortable and it is in this beautiful pale pink color, but again, I don't work in an office that require kind of blazer type of outfit anymore. And what I realized is if you're looking for linen blazers, try to go for thicker linen, because this is actually a bit too thin in my opinion, so you can see the wrinkle a lot more easily. Just because it looks like a classic piece in really good material, really good quality, doesn't mean that it is a piece that will fit in your style and your wardrobe. Case in point, this is a cropped jacket from Zara that definitely fits my style a lot more. I just love a modern silhouette, bring something a little bit unexpected. In this case, it is the shoulder pad as well as the cropped length. It's actually in the size extra large. This is another thing that I learned, that especially for outerwear and for blazers, when you're looking to buy a blazer, ignore the sizing. My usual size is extra small, but if I were to get this jacket in extra small, it wouldn't give off the vibe that I was hoping for with this jacket. Another case in point is this naked fashion blazer that is in the similar length as my H&M one, but much more oversized. It actually comes with a matching suit pant. It has many classic elements, but just a couple of different, whether it's silhouette or the shoulder pad detail, that make it look more fashion forward and closer to my style. This Zara blazer I've had for probably the longest out of all the blazers that I own. It is a houndstooth style. It's also warmer than a lot of my other blazers. This is in pretty much the perfect fit for me. It also has shoulder pad detail. I don't know if you've noticed, I have quite a few blazers with shoulder pads because I actually have a pretty big head and big face. So in order to make my head look a bit more proportional to my body, I like to make my shoulder width wider with the shoulder pad detail or the puff sleeve, balloon sleeve design to just create a bigger contrast between my head size and my shoulder size. Then we have a faux suede jacket and a leather jacket. This faux suede jacket from H&M I've also had for years. I have considered many a times whether I should declutter this because I don't really wear it as much. It's gonna be impossible for me to find a faux suede jacket in pretty much the exact same design detail as this one for a really good price. So even though I'm not really wearing it much now, I feel like it is still in my favorite color. This just light tan color fits my warmer skin tone. So I'm just gonna keep it and see if I can get more wear out of this. Also very torn about this Tory Burch leather jacket in the beautiful cognac color, but I feel like this color as compared to the H&M, this goes with more not just neutral color outfits but also colorful outfits, versus this cognac color almost is already a vibrant color in and of itself that it actually doesn't match that well with my more colorful pieces. And for that reason, I've actually never worn this out. It still has the tag on. I feel like I might get rid of this one, especially because I also just don't wear leather jackets in general. Now we have 3 vintage pieces. This one is from Theory. I got this from Beacon's Closet. It is in a really beautiful, almost a little bit of military kind of vibe style with the shoulder detail over here. 95% wool, so very warm, and on the back it actually has beautiful pleating design to make your waist area a little bit more accentuated. This is a vintage Oscar de la Renta that I got from Audrey Vintage for $6. Look at this vintage tag. Oscar de la Renta, 100% wool. I mean, I have no idea why somebody would not want to keep this because it's actually in perfect condition. The only thing is because it's a vintage piece, of course, the creamy color will lean towards that yellowy side, but it doesn't matter to me because I have warmer undertone anyway, so it actually fits my skin tone perfectly. This is probably my favorite out of the 3 vintage jackets. It is vintage Max Mara, so it's a cashmere wool blend, and it actually fits me so well, especially the shoulder area. It's just ever so slightly bigger, which is anyways that slightly oversized fit that I'm looking for. In real life, you can actually tell kind of the softness and luxuriousness of the material. I also got this for a really good price, around $30 or $35. If you are into shopping, if you are into treasure hunting, go to secondhand shops. And you might not be able to score a great deal in the first couple or even many tries, but if this is something that you just anyways enjoy doing, which is what I do anyways, many a times I don't actually buy anything, but once in a while you just score the deal of the century. This is another piece that I'm just not sure if I should keep. I actually do really love the color. The only problem is the length. Again, it is that weird kind of mid-thigh length that might seem flattering for a petite body, and I mean it's not unflattering, it's just too basic of a style to me. We got 3 vests. I was actually on the hunt for this Club Monaco feather vest for the longest time. Managed to get it from Poshmark, but I just don't wear it as much. I almost feel like it's a bit too precious for me to wear. This H&M one is a lot more wearable, and it's in my favorite faux fur / boucle material that you have seen everywhere. It just looks more expensive than it actually is. It's not as warming as the feathery one, but a lot more wearable. This is my most recent vest that I picked up from Mango Outlet in either large or extra large. So it does look very oversized on me, but I love that with the belt, I can very much cinch in and accentuate my waist. I had a few faux leather pieces in black that I all ended up selling because this is just the color, the neutral color to me. Like most people would have a lot of basic pieces in black, but for me, my basic pieces need to be in this light neutral color. Otherwise, I would have no idea how to style them. This is my Tory Burch quilted jacket. I wear this to dog walks a lot because it is actually quite a colorful piece, and I'm not sure if I should keep this because it is not the thickest quilted jacket, so I can pretty much only wear this maybe a month, 2 months of the year, and I don't think it's the easiest pattern to style, but I do really love the overall kind of countryside chic vibe that it gives off. Another dog walk or just winter favorite jacket is this beautiful faux fur boucle type of jacket from Mango Outlet, but 2, maybe even 3 years ago. This is so warm, even though it doesn't have wool, cashmere, or any of the fancy material in it, but it not only keeps my body warm, it also gives off that really warming, cozy vibe. I've had this jacket for quite a few years as well. This I originally got from China. It's in this eyelash knit material. Again, surprisingly warm. I've definitely worn this in below freezing weather and was totally fine. So super impressed, and it has good weight to it. My favorite part is the pearl buttons. This is basically the same style but in a down version. I love the cropped length. This is also from China. Really flattering. I love the collar design. Also, the pocket design is really special. As you can see, there's like a little flap over here. So even when you're buying the most basic pieces like a down jacket, still pay attention to how the material looks, feels, as well as the attention to detail. This is an extremely luxurious piece from Tory Burch. I used to work there, so I got this jacket for a really good price because otherwise I would never spend this amount of money on an outerwear piece. It's also in the perfect kind of stone white color in luxurious suede leather, and I love the slightly cropped length as well. This I can wear on the coldest winter day and just have a very thin layer like what I'm wearing now, and it'll actually keep me very warm. So it's not only beautiful looking but very functional. But I don't think everybody needs a piece like this in their wardrobe. I was basically taking advantage of my employee benefit. This is another Tory Burch outerwear I featured in my winter layering outfit. It is very much oversized and very, very heavy, but because of that, it is extremely luxurious. I mean, you can tell even through the screen that it's in a really, really high quality in my favorite black and cream color combo. Just a few more shorter pieces. Now we'll finally move into the longer coat category. I have 2 rain jackets. This first one is again from Tory Burch. It's actually a double-sided rain jacket. I also got one for my aunt, so we'll have matching rain jackets. The reason I love this is, well, first of all, it's beautiful. Like, I haven't seen any rain jacket as gorgeous as this one, and I love the versatility of being able to wear from the other side, which is just this solid cream ivory color. I also really love how it cinches in at the waist, but you can adjust it so that if you don't want it to cinch in, it's very easy to do so. This is a more basic version of the rain jacket, and it's actually free. I got it from important when I went to business school. It's like your most basic rain jacket and it's black, so it's boring, but it's good to have options. You've seen this jacket from my How to Style Red video. It is also from Tory Burch. Very, very warm. I think this is warmer than my brown one, and it's in a more boxy style. It is just perfect pop of color in the winter months when everybody on the street is wearing black. Also extremely lightweight and has this beautiful satin sheen, so very luxurious. This one feels like wearing a quilt on your body because it actually has a really thick quilt lining, and outside it's like this beautiful tweed material. Also from Tory Burch. I love wearing this for dog walks, and I love that when the weather gets warmer, I can just take off this really thick lining and wear this as a jacket. Moving into longer coats, starting off with my 4 trench coats. I love this Kelly grass green color. It actually has beautiful silk pattern lining. This is also from Tory Burch, and I just love the maxi length. I talked about how I hated trench coats, but then I realized I just don't like trench coats in this weird mid-length that most trench coats come with, and I also just love a pop of color in my outerwear, so this is just the perfect trench coat for me. This is also from Tory Burch, but this is that Burberry trench but with a twist. I love the long length, I love the plaid pattern. It's just much smaller than your typical Burberry plaid, and I love the color pairings as well as the attention to detail on the buttons. If I were to keep one trench coat in my closet, I would probably keep this one. This is from Topshop, and because I had that Tory Burch one that you just saw, I'm considering potentially selling this blue color in the plaid. I just don't wear that much blue, and this is actually not the easiest blue to pair. I don't think I need to keep 2 somewhat similar pieces that serve really the same function. Another Tory Burch trench in the navy color. I love this giant balloon sleeve, and this is the statement trench coat that you definitely don't need. It's not a must-have to any wardrobe, but I love balloon sleeves so much that I feel like I have to keep this. Let's get the boring one out of the way. My Canada Goose that I've had for 7, maybe even 8 years now. Definitely got my money worth because I do live in New York. It is very cold, especially very, very windy. What I realized is, well, this is a great skiing coat, and the best part is actually the hood. Because of the fur trimming and even inside the hood, I don't know if you can see, but it has like fuzzy trimming as well. It keeps my head so toasty and warm that almost like my entire rest of the body feels warmer. When you are inside, you can wear it as a backpack. I featured this mango faux fur coat in my quarterly favorite video. When you buckle it up, it kind of just serves as a scarf. I don't really need to wear an extra scarf, and my neck is kept so warm. Just that tiny bit of convenience of not having to layer on a scarf is big enough of a reason for me to wear this pretty much every time when it's really cold outside and I'm walking the dog. But also, dog walking aside, this is a really chic coat that you can definitely dress it up for fashionable occasions. I think I featured it in my neutral festive outfit video. Mango is definitely my favorite brand when it comes to outerwear. I guess Mango for coats, Zara for jackets, and you're pretty much set. This is a recent purchase from Buffalo Exchange, but this coat is originally from Gentle Herd. I love the giant hood on the back and the slight color blocking from a lighter beige color to a slightly darker beige color. It is actually in the size medium, so I do feel like it looks a little bit big on me, but because of the belt, I can very much cinch in the waist. This is my Uniqlo wool blend coat that is great value. I think it was $50 or something. I've had this again for probably over 5 years now. It is in this beautiful dusty pink color. Even though I don't wear pink as much, this is neutral enough of a pink that I can very easily wear with other pieces. This is a simple retro coat that I also picked up from Buffalo Exchange. Similar vibes that robe style wool coat, but it's in the cooler tone gray, so matches with my cooler tone pieces. This is another Tory Burch coat in the 100% cashmere material with almost like a boho-y type of vibe with the tassel and the colored striped pattern. I will probably let this one go even though I love the 100% cashmere. It's so soft and warm, but I feel like it's not really my style, and the tassels as well as the stripes together just feel like a bit much, and I always struggle to find the right handbag and other accessories to go with this coat. Last but not least, my recent favorite coat from Tory Burch in, again, the maxi length style. This is like the same length, maybe even a tad longer than my navy trench coat. I love the pink velvet lapel design and the brown kind of tweed material, the cinched waist. It is just a really fashionable, almost a bit theatrical, dramatic coat. Don't be afraid to invest in a few outerwear pieces or even go to secondhand shops to find really great deals. As you can see from today's video, I do have a range of affordable, secondhand, a bit more luxurious outerwear in my collection, and I hope to see you in one of these videos. Bye!